Happy Thursday, everybody. So, I have my battery charging, and she's taking a charge. I found this old 6-amp solid state battery charger at a recycling center that, when people clean out their garages, they bring stuff that they don't want anymore that they also think is NFG, no flippin' good. And today, we're going to do a fuel inspection and start the truck on the fuel tank. It's dark again under here. Now I've already installed I think about 26 gallons. Wow, that's really dark. Sorry guys. Nothing's leaking there. My drain bung is not leaking, which is nice. This is just water drippage that we see here. It's not raining hard today, but it is a little rainy and windy, which is nice. I installed the fuel sending unit, which you can barely see, with a new gasket. I may have to change the fuel shutoff valve here because it's dripping just a bit. I had it in the off position. It's in the on position now. I had it in the off position, and it was having a little drip. Maybe just because it's hasn't been turned in a while. But I have another one that seems to be a little tighter, and it clicks. So it definitely has a little ball bearing in there somewhere with a detent so that it stays in the position you want it. But it's on. The fuel strainer isn't leaking, which is nice. And the engine is cold, and the level of the fuel in the fuel pump is the same as it was when I ran it, I don't know, maybe a week ago. But I don't have a wire harness in this truck yet. So, yeah, let me put the camera down real fast, just for a moment. Pull my glove off here. Okay, so this is the exhaust manifold right here, and I got my hand all the way on it. And she's cold. And if this thing had been running for at least 2 minutes, I wouldn't be able to do this. So, cold start. Got to put the phone down, or not the phone, the camera down again, just for a moment. What I use to get her going when it's cold is Coleman white gas camping fuel. It's rated at 55 octane. It's a little more gentle on the engines than starting fluid ether is. So, like I said, I don't have a wire harness in here yet, so I just have it hot wired. Alright, let's give her a little more fuel. Oh, let's go check the fuel pump. Yeah, it's still the same. Ooh, that's a lot. So Maybe that might be too much, I don't know. Yeah, that was a little too much. Oil pressure's coming up, that's good. Okay, she needs a little bit more. Let's see how the fuel is drawing. Look at that. So she's drawing fuel. The level was right about here, and now it's full. Awesome, it's all the way up here. I don't know. Yeah, you can see that move. Yep, okay. So I don't have any leaks anywhere, so I've done my job correctly as far as, you know, the entire fuel system is concerned. Oh, again, that was way too much. All right, here we go. So it's drawing fuel, which means the fuel bowl in the carburetor will fill up. Oil pressure's coming up. Should go up to almost 60 pounds. Maybe about 55. It's engine starting to smooth out. Oh, 60 pounds. Oh my God, 64. 64 pounds of oil pressure. Love that GM 270. Man, look at the vapor coming out of the exhaust as everything's warming up. Now that it's getting cooler, I probably should shove a rag in the exhaust, you know, to keep moisture from rushing back into the engine. Everything sounds pretty good. I learned a while ago with these old engines that it is recommended to start them up and let them warm up as slowly as possible. Look at that. That fuel is all the way up there. Oh, this is exciting. I love it. Let's check the fuel shutoff valve again. Yeah, it's dripping. So I'm gonna have to change that. That is unsatisfactory. No problem. Yep. Well, now it's still dripping. We can't have that. That's a fire waiting to happen. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'll just put the other one in. I'll install the other one. So, no leaks anywhere. That's an awesome thing. The truck seems to be running fine. Or I should say the engine seems to be running fine. Now, what I did do, we're going to go around over here. I love that stuff. Marvel Mystery Oil. Helps lubricate the top end of the engine. the intake, helps to keep water out of the fuel system. And I've used it many times before, and I definitely notice a slight difference when driving. The engine seems to run a lot smoother with some Marvel's Mystery Oil in it. A couple of benefits of Marvel's Mystery Oil is that it helps to remove water from the fuel tanks and the fuel system, and it will also help keep the fuel system clean. So we're getting up to about, I don't know, yeah, 11 minutes, and yeah, I'm awesome. I'm glad it worked out. Sounds like it's running very well, as it should. That's warm. I'm going to kick her in the guts a bit and see what happens. Another thing that this Marvel Mystery Oil does, it helps to keep carburetor ice at a minimum. And what can happen inside the carburetor, if there's a lot of moisture in the air, as the air goes through the venturi in the carburetor, it speeds up and it creates a vacuum, and that's how the fuel gets drawn from the float bowl into the engine, by that vacuum. Well, if there's an excessive amount of water, moisture in the atmosphere, it can condense and freeze on the inside of the venturi. And then what will happen is the venturi will get choked off because the venturi will get choked off because the ice will build up so badly that it'll just close off the venturi, and then you're stuck with a dead engine. So that's another benefit of the Marvel Mystery Oil. Anyway, I'm going to shut her down after I say goodbye, and hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching. Later.